Yeah, I'm Napoleon the Legend, aka Pharaoh Gamo, the Black Pharaoh with ammo. Also a member of the dysfunctional family. You know, like just growing up, you know, when I was out here, just listening to the radio, watching TV, then seeing my boys do it. It was something incredible. Like I was groomed and raised in the golden era of hip hop, so everything we were hearing was like new. It was like everything was innovations. Like you hear the Wu-Tang album for the first time, you don't even know what you're hearing because it's never been done before. You're hearing Illmatic, you're hearing a Tribe Called Quest. Everything was so innovative. So it just that inspired me to want to do it. Then when I seen my peers do it, I had to jump into it, man. It was just like a natural progression, you know what I mean? And then the love just grew from there. Seeing these first X-Clan videos when they first were coming out, I don't know, to me it kind of blew my mind. That and Poor Righteous Teachers. They got actually kind of groups in the same kind of vein, but I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but it was just so revolutionary and their message was so hardcore. Like the things they were saying on TV, I couldn't, you know, like when he was like, I remember when they used to call me an animal, but in Milwaukee there's a cannibal. You know what I mean? Like these type of statements, I never heard people speak like that before. So yeah, these type of things really like impacted me like, yo, this is crazy. The first things I was doing was trying to get myself out there, you know, because you rhyming, you got your rhymes you writing, you learning them, but you want people to hear them, so you want to get on the mic. So I used to go to house parties, get on mics and start rocking just to kind of test it out and see how the crowd would be. And the challenge was to get shows, so you start doing the open mics, and from there you start networking with your peers and people that doing the same things, and your name starts bubbling from there, you know. And then when I started doing that, also the CD burner was like really popping off. So that kind of changed the whole game a little bit. Cause, you know, I record a song, burn mad CDs and just give them out or sell them. And little by little, you start, you know, through trial and error, you make a lot of mistakes. You notice things that don't work. You notice things that do work. And that's impactful, and you just go from there, you know what I mean? You know, I was out the house like since I was like 16 on my own, like so my family wasn't there anymore, so they didn't have much say from it. You know what I mean? So I guess it wasn't a problem except for, you know, maybe nighttime when I was being too loud and it's like, yo, what you doing, man? We trying to sleep, and I was like trying to stay up, listening to beats, writing, recording on like a karaoke or 4-track, and it's like, yo, you making all this noise. You know, I used to have my boys over, was making all this noise, and vice versa, and we used to go to their crib. But for the most part, I don't even think, I come from like an African background, so it's like, I don't think they even took it that seriously. In their mind, it was probably like, that's just something they're doing for fun, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think they really knew that I was that. You know, as much as they knew I loved it, I don't think they knew that I was going to take it there like that. So I never really had any pushback. And by the time I was really, you know, on it, they weren't even around. So it's like, you know what I mean? As long as I'm not in jail, I think they're all right. And when they see me, they see I'm healthy looking. That's most important. So they've been supported. You know what I mean? My pops, rest in peace, he was supported. My mom's, bless her heart, she's here. She's supported. You know what I mean? The challenges is like people actually taking you seriously as an artist. You know what I mean? It's like it's become so oversaturated, you know, saturated. Everybody could rap. You know, you could get a mic, you could buy an inbox, you could with a computer, you could basically record music. And with the internet, you could basically put it out right there. You could put stuff on YouTube. Anybody and their mama could do it. You know, there's some Instagram stars, you know what I mean? So for people to actually take you serious is a challenge, but that to me comes through sharpening your skill, expressing yourself, being true to yourself, and being consistent, you know, and keep. So people have to be like, yo, you know what? Yo, this dude is really hot, you know what I mean? You know, I guess travel, you know, with this music, I've traveled to Europe a few times, you know what I mean? Like a few years back, I had gone to France and recorded a single. I had written some some rhymes for some people over there, was flown over there, so I got to travel to UK, France, and beginning of March, I went to Germany. I rocked the show in Berlin. So to me, that kind of amazes me how you can, you just record something, you got a beat, you write, you record, and it gives you wings, and like you flying to different places and rocking crowds that are like, foreign crowds and things like that. To me, it's amazing, you know what I mean? When it's all said and done, just that, how dedicated I am to the lyricism aspect of rhyming, you know what I mean? That's really, I love the beats, I love everything. I love the dancing, the break dancing, the graffiti, but the lyricism, I'm all about the art of rap, you know what I'm saying? Like the Ice-T documentary. When it comes to the lyrics, I want people to know that, he took that seriously and he bled on that sheet of paper, you know what I mean? Those, like, I really bleed on that sheet of paper. So when it's all said and done, what I'm gonna leave behind is hopefully it's gonna speak, after I'm gone, long after.